Narcissists are very lazy. Have you ever thought about that? If you've spent a lot of time with them, you've likely seen it for yourself. In this video, we'll talk about a side of narcissists that you might not see until you get close to them. Some narcissists are just plain lazy, which may shock you. They often believe that they can get what they want without doing anything. This may be very clear if you have to do all the work and have kids with a narcissist. Come with us as we talk about why narcissists don't like to take responsibility and how this makes other people feel. This is something that other people have also had to deal with. People who are narcissists only want to have fun. They enjoy going to nice places, eating out, and doing things that make them look good. As toys, kids are parts of them that they like to show off. When things get bad, though, they leave. When there is trouble, this group doesn't want to stay. Something like a child getting sick will make them give a reason or just leave. They could hold up their hand and say, "I have the flu." When you need help, they won't give it to you. They are not going to do anything or want no one to do anything. Most of the time, they're just lazy, but they might try to make you feel bad for not doing more. People say that narcissists are hard to please and are always getting things wrong. They'll say you're lazy, but it's really just a sign they're unhappy. They always say bad things about you and make small issues into big ones. To keep the focus on themselves, they criticize everyone all the time. This person will not feel good no matter what you do for them. They won't mind if you help out once in a while, but they will always tell you. They're not very good at what they do. Oh, they can be successful in their own way, some people say. Like as company presidents or chairpersons. But I tell them, they may be successful, but the people who work for them do all the hard work. Narcissists tell everyone what to do, but they don't do anything themselves very often. "Why haven't you done this yet?" is what they'd rather say. "Why isn't this being cleaned up? Why don't you look after the baby?" They don't want to be responsible and want to be free. They put all of their responsibilities on you. A lot of people are originally attracted to narcissists because they think they are kind and caring. But when you get married or have a kid, you see things for what they really are. You'll have to do everything while the narcissist is on the phone or computer, so you shall be responsible for everything. Nasty people don't even think about what they're doing when they don't do what they're supposed to or ignore what someone asks them to do. Some people might see it as a sign of respect when others talk badly about them, but narcissists just laugh off any attempts to make things better for other people. For example, they might not care about things like a flat tire on an insurance claim because they are only thinking about how to make money right now. Most of the time, what they do is for their own gain rather than helping other people. On the surface, narcissists may agree with everything you say, but they often cause problems for others. By way of example, Mary worked hard at Virgin Air for 4 years as an account manager, but only one qualified person, Mia, was ever checked for pilot testing. Even when the bosses were patient, narcissists like Chairman Shao were often seen giving unclear instructions, like when employee Wong was told to take a special plane to America. This made things even more confused and chaotic. Narcissists will always find reasons not to do their part. If you think that working with one will make things easy, you're wrong. "Oh, we'll build this business together, and everything will go well," you might think. But when it's their turn to work, they'll avoid it by saying things like, "I'm sick, I need to get my nails done," or "I have to go to the gym." Narcissists would rather do things that make them feel good than work hard. They are happy to give tasks to someone else, like leaving jobs for their kids to do while they watch their favorite shows at home. Instead of going outside, they'll tell their kids to do everything while they stay inside and read a book. They want other people to do the work while they criticize everything. Even though they don't usually say nice things, they might ask, "Why did you do it that way?" They are quick to call you messy or disorganized even though they are a total slob. Oh, those people are really good at lying. When someone is a narcissist, they act like they deserve to be walked all over. If you treat them like kings, they expect all the nice things that come with that. When you're with one, they make you feel like you should be happy just being with them. They behave as if they are important, even though they aren't adding much. They don't want to pay for anything when it comes to money. They will say things like, "I couldn't get to the ATM, I'm short on cash this week," or "I need to save up for that." They'll spend a lot of money on themselves, but nothing else. You will have to pay for everything if you move in with a narcissist, including the rent, the mortgage, the utilities, and more. They'll spend their money on things that make them feel and look good. When it comes to relationships, especially with narcissists, things don't always go the way society thinks they should. For instance, narcissists tend to put their own needs ahead of everyone else's, even if you run a business together. Anytime you're with a selfish partner, it will change everything about your life, especially if you have kids. Once you get a divorce from a narcissist, they'll find any reason not to spend time with your kids. They will make things hard for you by not doing what you ask and acting like they didn't get your words. Expect little help from the kids if you need something done. They'll say they didn't hear or know. One more thing about narcissists is that they are lazy. They often don't want to deal with their own problems, so they put them on you, which makes you feel stressed. It seems like they're always looking for someone to care for them, like a mother figure or someone who can solve all their troubles. There are several reasons a narcissist might want to avoid divorce, most of the time having to do with money or ease of mind. There's no way they want to split their assets or pay lawyers' fees. Friends of mine often ask me why some people stay married to narcissists. One big reason is that they want to keep their money. Many narcissists like their lives to be nice and easy, and they don't want to risk that. People who are narcissists really don't want to get split because they might have to pay child support or alimony. Narcissists try very hard to stay away from family and friends who might judge them after a divorce. Some people, especially those who care a lot about how they look, may stay married even if they're unhappy to keep up their image. They might stay with someone who is bad for them just to avoid being embarrassed or to look good. Narcissists often stay married because getting a divorce is harder and costs more money as well. It would be easier for them to keep their belongings and not have to start over. They might say they're happy, but most of the time they're just acting. A lot of the time, staying married costs less than getting a lawyer and buying new things for themselves. Even though narcissists may spend time with their kids sometimes, their main concern is always themselves. Some of them may care about their kids, but they put their own needs and comforts ahead of everything else. People who are self-centered don't put their kids first and don't make sacrifices for them, which makes them bad parents. Narcissists are in fact quite lazy most of the time, especially when it comes to taking care of their children. They think being a parent is a pain and would rather not have the tasks that come with it. Not picking up the kids, taking them to the movies, or hanging out at the playground would make them feel less important and more like they'd rather be out having fun. They're not willing to work hard. For many narcissists, it's normal to expect to be given food without having to do anything. They complain when people don't do things their way, but they don't want to do any work themselves. They don't want to work hard, raise kids, or make money by doing things that aren't comfortable for them. Most of the time, they don't want to see their family or interact with yours. Family isn't important to them, and they expect you to respect theirs even though they don't respect yours. Most of the time, they won't help your family unless they can get something out of it, usually money. They may try to charm you or get you to spend family money, but their real goal is to get something for themselves. There are times when being with a narcissist will cost you a lot. They also have trouble with timing and making plans. A lot of the time, they are disorganized and don't know how things should work. People who are narcissists only care about getting what they want, especially sexual favors, will take from you without offering anything in return. Tell other people about our station if you thought this was helpful. Don't forget that we'll keep giving you stuff like this. We would like to take this opportunity to welcome you to the realm of revelation, where the side of narcissism that is hidden from view is revealed. It is with great pleasure that I extend to each and every one of you a warm welcome to accompany me on this journey of discovery. Does every narcissist follow the same script in every situation? However, to a certain degree, yes. The whole focus of their conversation is on themselves, with periodic outbursts of rage and a never-ending game of deflection filling in the gaps. These beings are unpredictable and ungrateful, and they cling to the shadows of the past because their wishes are supreme and they are insensitive to the needs of others. Each statement is a demonstration of their ability to manipulate others, and their words, which are nothing more than echoes of self-aggrandizement, ring with arrogance. After the facade has been stripped away, they continue to be uninterested in receiving affection or admiration from their spouses. If there are any characteristics that are not included in this list, please enlighten me, and I will make sure that they are included in our discussion. However, let us not deviate from the path that leads to revelation. Narcissists are frequently questioned about the meaning of their statement, "I want to be alone." It is possible that people who are mean like this will say it to their spouses, friends, or family members at times. They might wish to be by themselves, think, or simply be in an area where there is no noise. It is essential to have a solid understanding of what narcissists mean when they say these things and what they mean when they assert that they are alone. In addition, you should be prepared to respond appropriately when a narcissist makes statements of that nature. To tell you the truth, this is the ideal response since people who are arrogant truly despise being apart from others. This is what they require in order to satisfy their narcissistic supply. The only way for narcissists to acquire what they want is to deceive, use, or exert control over other people because there are not many other options available to them. There are 3 ways to accomplish this: in person, over the phone, or online. Not only is it simple for them to forget about their relationship, but also about other people who are important to them. It is possible that they will be narcissistic and cause harm to these individuals if they view them as a consistent source of financial support. The majority of the time, they demonstrate a lack of interest and express a desire for something or someone else to be engaged in order to make the situation more fascinating. In order to give themselves more time to concentrate on other matters, they frequently overlook or disregard the individuals who are closest to them. There is a possibility that the individual will stop answering their phone, begin ghosting you, beg for space, or aggressively push you out of the way in order to prioritize yourself or herself. They might get into a lot of arguments with you and blame you for everything if they want you to feel awful about pushing them away. It is also possible that they will convince you to concur with them that you should maintain some distance between yourself and them. Narcissists are extremely intelligent and are aware of a great deal of devious methods to achieve their objectives without ever disclosing to others what their true objectives are. When it comes to getting what they want, they are cunning and clever. Regardless of what takes place, you will be in command of it. It makes no difference. It is possible that anything negative will occur if the ego is eventually given the opportunity to say whatever it wants. To begin, they could enjoy being by themselves because it presents them with the opportunity to continue engaging in activities that they enjoy without being interrupted. That is a possibility in this scenario. Time and time again, this manifests itself as the desire to gamble, watch pornographic content, or even engage in sexual activity. It is also possible that they are acting in such a manner because they are high or because they are playing computer games. In addition, they can desire additional space in order to get closer to someone. It is true that narcissists enjoy devoting a significant amount of their time and energy to the pursuit of new sources of supply, which they subsequently attempt to bring toward themselves. You can be certain that they will resume their search for new ones as soon as the ones they now possess are depleted. Narcissists are very likely to be involved in multiple romantic relationships at the same time. This is a common occurrence. This is something that people do because they want to have options. In the event that you continue to obstruct them from spending time with another person, they will discover a way to avoid having a conversation with you about the matter. And further reason why a narcissist might desire to be by themselves is because they feel the urge to exact revenge on someone. If you have established limits for yourself or pointed out a peculiar method in which they behave, it is possible that they are angry with you. Perhaps it could be any one of these things. Every single one of these factors could have been the cause of this. For the sake of achieving this objective, they will make the decision to not assist you or be there for you when they were supposed to be. One of the reasons for this is that they are making plans without informing you, which is another reason for this particular situation. It is common for narcissists to conceal a great deal more of their identity when they do not like someone. It is unlikely that they will approach you if they are unsure of how to cause you harm. They act in this manner because they do not wish to pose a threat of being injured. After that, they will return and pretend that you are their closest friend in order to conceal what it is that they truly desire. There is a possibility that they would like to terminate their relationship with you and never see you again, which is the third and final reason. The result of this is that they leave you bewildered until they return. It is what I refer to as a soft discard. They try to convince you that they are depressed, that they are struggling with something, or that they are at a loss for what to do with their lives so that you will believe them. They act in this manner because they do not wish to be in the company of another person. Because Narcissus is only concerned with what is beneficial to them, they only engage in activities that are beneficial to them. As I have mentioned previously, the time alone that a narcissist spends is typically spent engaging in a negative behavior or contemplating their negative routines. In spite of their assertions to the contrary, they are seen with another person. Whenever things become difficult, they may decide to replace you with anyone they want, such as a stranger, a member of their own family, or even a child who is capable of providing them with equal or greater pleasure. It is up to them to decide who this new being will be. Individuals who are referred to as narcissists are those that are solely concerned with themselves and the power that comes with outstanding performance. Every single day, they come up with fresh ideas on how to conceal the problems that they cause while no one is looking. For the time being, that is all I have to say regarding this matter. I am grateful that you came today. May the movie be of assistance to you. Write your tale below if you have ever lived with a covert narcissist. Anyone who has done so is welcome to do so. Would you be interested in becoming a member of our group? In the event that you do, be sure to click the bell symbol so that you may follow us and get notified whenever we upload new movies. Thank you.